everybody. One of my friends, Chris, said that I should, for a YouTube video, do a review on this drone I got for Christmas. You see it? Let's see, what's the brand name? Look, can you see it? I can't read it because it's like a mirror to me. So, well, yeah, that's the brand name, and he told me that I moved the camera around a little bit too much, so I got to keep the camera as still as possible when I do this. Anyway, so it's got four blades, 2 black ones and 2 white ones, and so these like spin counterclockwise and these spin clockwise because it does that to help balance. So yeah, these are counterclockwise and those are clockwise. I can't remember what the exact pattern is, but I know it's something like that. But anyway, so yeah. So he asked me to do a review on it, and it's pretty good. It goes pretty high, but there is a height limit. Like if it gets too high, it'll just drop right back down, and it won't fly at all. Like, and you'll think it's broken. It's not. It's just telling you that it reached the height limit. Now this part I don't really like because it could be above somebody's house or above a really tall tree and just drop right down and then land there and it's gone. I actually have had that to me once before. I was at my Nana's house, and we were flying it, and my older brother Justin, and this wasn't his fault, so I'm not blaming him if it sounds like it, because it could have happened to me too. He was flying it as high as it would go, and it was like almost, and he was kind of just flying around, staring at it. It was going pretty good, and then it got to the height limit, and it just dropped right down, and it was landed on this really tall tree, like at least 5-story tall tree. And so we had to ask the man to go get it for us, and of course, lucky for us, he's an expert tree climber because he has to take down the power lines. And anyway, here's the remote. And so yeah, he did get it down eventually, and I still got my drone. So here's the remote. So this is to go up and down and steer it. Like, I don't really know why they have this one. I guess it's for emergency turning, but this one turns too, so it goes up and down and turns, and yeah, so this pretty much steers it. And you can take pictures. Let me get a better lighting than this. You can barely see. Okay. Whoops. Oh, just trying to set my camera. Okay, so steering. And then with this button, you can actually take pictures, because you see it has a camera on it. You can take pictures, and then this one, you can take video on it, and it takes 3-minute video. It was the longest video I've ever had, and I heard that this memory card it comes with can only handle 5 minutes, so it's not really all that good. But what I suggest doing, and is what I got this for Christmas, is get a second memory card that's the exact same size, and make sure it's the same size. Like, check with somebody in the store just to be sure. And if you want to do that, you gotta. Okay, so let me show you something. So the memory card is somewhere right about here. Like, there's a battery pack under it, and you put the battery in and you plug it in right here. I'll get that later in this video. So, and the memory card holder is right here, and you gotta push it out, or pull it out like that. Take it to the store and ask somebody for the exact same memory card, but much more memory. This one I'm holding right now is not the one it came with, but so yeah, it just says 26 byte, 2 gigabytes actually, that's what it says. So it doesn't have a brand name on it or anything, but go get a card that size, and the more the memory is, the better, because my mom said, when I asked her about it, because I didn't buy it, I got it for Christmas, she said that one can hold up to 30 minutes of video at one time, so it seems really good. And like, if I'm going on a long trip and I can't import out on something, that's definitely the kind I want to use. So anyway, the battery pack, oh yeah, the battery dies really fast and it takes forever to charge it. So yeah, so if anybody who actually made this is out there listening to this, I'd say make the battery much better. Like, make it to where it'll last much longer. And so I think that's it. Oh yeah, and it lights up. Like, if you're into UFOs and that kind of stuff, at night this looks exactly like a UFO because it's just flying up, and all you see are the lights. So it looks like just little random light. And so these 4 lights right here, they're lights for them. You see, 1, 2, those light up red, and it looks like a UFO when it's in the sky, and it looks really cool. And I've even heard a couple of dogs barking once, so because I have no idea where it is. And then these are under the propellers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are blue. Yeah. So you can see right under the propeller, those red things, those are lights, and they light up, and it looks so much like UFO, and it's cool. And another thing is, I might have said earlier that this thing can go through almost anything. It can't, because look at this. It's shaking because it landed on concrete, and it can move around. It should not be able to do that. So this thing cannot go through crashes like they may say it will in the store. But yet, because this propeller is slower than the others. No, this one, sorry. Because look, how it stops immediately, and then this one, it goes much longer, and it doesn't stop immediately. There's obviously something in the propeller, but it's so tiny we can't get it out. So yeah, it's not supposed to just jerk stop like that. It's supposed to slow down. So anyway, I think that's all there is to tell you about it. It doesn't go through crashes very well at all. They may say it does in the store, and okay, it does when you first get it, but after a while it can't take the beating anymore. Because, you know, this thing is hard to control, especially, like, don't ever fly if it's even the slightest bit windy out there, because it could go higher, and the wind could be much stronger. You'd be flying up and suddenly it would just boom. That's happened to me before, and I got it on top of somebody's house, and we had to fly off the house to get it down. So, yeah, and I've lost this a couple of times, but luckily we found it, and we still got it back, and, you know, still have it right now. So, yeah, so it's really, really hard to control. It breaks easily, and the battery doesn't even last long, and the memory card with it is really, really short. So, yeah, I would definitely get a better version of the drone, but I got this for Christmas, so I didn't even know I was getting a drone until, you know, I opened the present. So anyway, that's pretty much my review on the drone. I can't think about anything else to tell you. Oh yeah, actually, this remote, it'll last forever, because I've had it since Christmas. I've used it a lot. The batteries haven't even drained yet, because it shows, like, I'll go ahead and turn it on. And my friend Chris did ask that I fly it just to show you. Now, since the propeller is slow and broken, it's a little unbalanced, and it always leans this way. And when I try to turn, it just goes this way, like it's permanently leaning this way until I fix it. So anyway, and right here you see the batteries haven't even, will it focus? Oh yeah, it does. So the batteries right up here, it hasn't even gone down at all yet. Like it was like that when I first got it on Christmas. So that's pretty good. I think somewhere up here, if I had the drone on, which I don't because the battery's downstairs, this will show you how good the signal is to tell you if it's too far away. So that actually alerts you when it's about to go down, because that also tells you the height limit. So yeah, if you think you're getting too close to the height limit, this will tell you if you are or not. I don't know, overwrite. What's that say? I'm reading this from my tablet screen. I don't know what that says. Y'all might be able to tell me in the comments. And also, I have no idea what that light bulb means. So yeah. If you have a drone like me, you can obviously tell me in the comments. So yeah, and my friend Chris did ask that I fly it, but I forgot that my battery's all the way downstairs in my parents' room was downstairs, and I don't want to wake him up. I may fly it later actually, but not right now. So yeah, one more thing that I could. So these buttons right here, this 360 thing, like if you're flying this thing, you press 360, it'll go like this, it'll completely flip over, and then you just keep flying like nothing happened. So that's pretty cool part about it. And then this mode part, I got no idea what that does. I've like done it so many times that it doesn't change a thing, so I think that button was just kind of a waste. And these 4 buttons right here, and right here, they don't do much either. I try figuring out, all they do is go beep, 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 like almost like a bomb. You know how it starts beeping slowly and it gets faster and faster. Well, it almost makes me nervous every time, because it starts making a bunch of noise, but it doesn't happen to the drone. So that makes me nervous. So you can figure out where it is, and it says it trims it on the manual, but it hasn't done a thing for me. So I think that's it. Yeah, so it doesn't go through crashes very well. And again, I did tell my friend Chris I would fly it because he had the idea of doing this, but the battery pack's downstairs and I really don't want to make up my pants. So, okay, if you think I missed anything or you want to tell me if you have your own drone and how it works and if I should get it, possibly a replacement, but I can't do that. I got it for Christmas. I kind of be mean to my parents. So, alright, so thanks for watching. Bye.